as you all know that the timeline for this DPR is expected to be completed within 4 months' time. The water metro will be an eco-friendly, affordable and time-saving mode of transport. It will reduce pressure on our roads, ease the traffic congestion and provide seamless connectivity to citizens. It will also give a push to tourism and generate new employment opportunities in the coastal and riverine area. आमकां खूब अपेक्षा आसात because we have not extensively used or explored the water potential in Goa. We have very good waters as compared to Kerala, even better than Kerala, and I'm sure that we would be successful with this project. This project is a perfect example of cooperative federalism and the vision of Vikasit Goa and Vikasit Bharat 2047. I express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Prime Minister, Union Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowalji, and our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant for taking up this project and providing all their assistance and support. The Department of River Navigation is fully committed for its timely execution. The salient features of this: R&D is the nodal agency department responsible for the development of the management of inland waterways services across the state. This matter is being taken up with a UI 2 years ago. The central shortlisted Goa for preparation of feasibility study along with 14 more locations all across Goa, and we've selected 9 of it. Looking, this DPR would be placed before the government within 4 months' time. Looking at the interest of speedy work done by the state, and the central gave us the priority and brought it in the first phase. Now Goa is the only second location where DPR preparation has started out of 17 states? 14 states. Initially 14 states all across the country were started, but Goa has taken is placed in the second after Maharashtra. Government have now appointed KMRL to prepare DPR within next 3-4 months. DPR will give a broad idea for shortlisting the locations, amount to be spent, long-term planning, tourism prospects, and all our traffic congestion problems. Locations mentioned in the feasibility report are Diwar, Chodan, Vashi, Sarmanas, Narao, Aldona, Patalim, Madkai, Adapai, Durbat, Panji, and Betim. These are the 9 locations that we have initially taken up for the DPR. Achanantar, looking at the success of this, we might take some other locations as well. So, locations, R&D will try to get 100% funding from central. आमचे बरोबर आसात Loknath Beharaji, MD of KMRL, will lead the project as a chief project manager. Initially, he's been appointed as an advisor for this project, and he has got a good success rate in Kerala rail, rail metro, then Kochi water metro. Now the care to be taken, no environmental damage will happen of any sort, so people should not be panic. This will go along the along the side or river side, not across the river side. Only in the next phase we will see and find out to make a loop. This is what we want to tell. There cannot be any disturbance because these are lightweight vessels, shipping vessels, which will not create a drift. So it's because of that there cannot be any disturbances for fishing activity. Purely for passenger transport as an alternative road transport. And we are proposing it is a green initiative. Kiwa amcho electric boat. We will verify. The DPR will tell us whether it is feasible to use a green energy or a solar energy or an electric boat. You will find more details, in the DPR when we come out after 4 months. Meantime, for next 3 months, R&D will follow up with the central for funding. What kind of mode of ticket arrangement, all these things will come in DPR. I would like to request the Honorable Loknath Behara ji to share further technical details along with you.
I am actually personally and on behalf of KMRL very grateful to the Honorable Minister. He was very humble not to tell you that he visited 3 times Kochi only to see and understand the Kochi water metro. Not only he travelled but also spent more than 4 hours each session with my technical team to understand the details of a water transport system. Now he is very quick. He called on the Honorable Minister of Port, Shri ji, not only in Cochin but also in Delhi, and convinced him that this is the very important project which will help not only the people of Goa but also the millions of tourists travelling to Goa every now and then. Now, when I interacted with the Honorable Minister, I found that kind of enthusiasm to do this particular water transport system, which is fortunately also existing in Goa in one form or other. So that is a very important thing. Like in Kerala, the tradition of people travelling in water transport systems is there. Otherwise, people get scared. They to put a new thing, they will say, "Oh, it is very dangerous" and all these things. And more so, we have a very good system in Goa called the RoPax, the Ro things, where people will travel as well as they travel, take their bikes, their cars and all. So going by that thing and the hydrological factors of these 2 rivers, Juari and Mandvi, we thought, and going by all these things, we thought it is the most ideal place. I underline the most ideal place in the country to implement this, because the pani is there, the water is there, people are actually used to it, and tourists are also using this. So it is a win-win situation for everybody. So when we discussed, and he said, I called on the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, and trust me, in 5 minutes he agreed. It has to be done. And he directed the Honorable Minister that let us go forward and do this thing. Now that is the social part or cultural part of this particular project, and we are very proud and we are very happy and we are very elated to think that actually we are going to do a project in Goa, which is an international destination for many people. Now question is that how do we do it? Though all the things are in our favor, there are certain things also not in favor, as usual in every time it happens. So the silting is there, the water level sometimes, the little bit of turbulence at sometimes. So all these things will be taken care of. We had prepared a feasibility report. What Honorable Minister said is that these are the places which are definitely to be considered, but it may so happen that some more 1 or 2 other places will be added to that. It's a 9 routes we have said. It may go to even 10 routes or it will be 12 routes. It will be all depending on the various technical factors, various social factors also. And what happens during the preparation of the DPR, we also meet the people of the place and even tourists, do some sampling, and they also give us some ideas that how actually go about it and what they will prefer and what and similarly the case of the Honorable Minister said about the tickets, the cost and all those things been carried out. But I only request the government of Goa, that particularly is a very sensitive issue about the tickets. So government should actually appoint a very good management institution from Goa, so that they can do a survey and other things that will be more neutral than government or I doing it, so that the correct picture. We had done this particular survey with IIM Calicut, who did this and gave us a report. Accordingly, we actually fixed the fares. That becomes very neutral, so that is one of the things. Well, now the biggest challenge actually in Goa will be that how do we actually get the electric boats? If we go by the standards which are fixed in, done in Kochi, these boats are actually time consuming to make. So we had a preliminary discussion with the Goa shipyard, which is one of the best shipyards in this country. And they have prima facie said that we will look into it definitely, because it is going to serve the place where they are located. So therefore, what is happening is that I am very confident we will actually quickly, when we complete the DPR in 4 months time has been given to us, and then we will know how many type of boats will be required. In the feasibility study there we have said that we require a boat of say 200 passengers or 300 passengers or 150 passengers, but exact thing we will come to know when we actually do the DPR. The moment we know about that, we will design the actually boat. The boat is actually not that you go and just build a boat, because there are two things what Honorable Minister underlined here. Whether we are going to disturb the ecology and the flora fauna of Goa. No, the answer is no. Even if the boat doesn't run, there should not be anything disturbing the flora and fauna. That is the first thing. The Honorable Chief Minister also told very clearly. So we are actually very conscious about it. So from the material which we are going to use for the making of the boats, like in aluminium we have used in Kochi. Similarly, which will be the best material to be used for the hull, for the boats, how much of speed should be, what type of batteries should be, all these particular things, what are the safety features we are going to make. The most important thing is environment, another is safety. Then the technology. Technology is already there. So we will be using a little more, actually more advanced technology than what we have used in Kochi, because it is coming later. So maybe from the beginning we will be going to the AI for management, passenger management system, etc., which we could not do during the time we started some time back in Kochi. Moreover, this is actually going to, we also calculated a little bit of things of the social impact. We will be requiring a number of people to manage this particular boat system. Not only the drivers, what you call the boat master or the other people assisting the boat according to the Inland Vessel Act. A large number of people from the nearby areas will be employed. So we will be requesting separately to catch them young and train them so that they get the certification by the time this is ready. And it is better to actually give the people of this place, these particular, so they know the water, but just like in the, like a palm, they will know. And including, sir, even women. Women are also very conscious. We have experimented in Kochi, very good drivers, the captains. So that will be women emancipation. Like we have done a lot of things. All our staff in the metro stations are women. Sir, you have made them also. All are women. All the facility management, all the safai, everything is women. So that is actually going to be one of the things which is socially is going to happen. It will bring in a lot of employment for the local people, and also it will, when the water terminal comes, we actually develop that particular area. It gets integrated to other modes of transport, whether it is a bus, whether it is a taxi or auto rickshaws or something. So what will happen, even when there is a train nearby station, we connect it to the station. So what will happen is that not only the foreigners who are coming here as tourists, but also our people who are staying here or are coming from different parts of the country, they will also be very, easy. Just get down at the Goa airport and everything, then you forget how do you reach the destination. It is the ease of travel. So whether we can get a one ticket or a one card, from just picks up in the airport, he is throughout his stay in Goa, that is his, local passport. You can touch anything and go. That will be done, sir. That is, we have already decided that we will implement it from the beginning. In the DPR, it will also come. So, whether local people, as I said, for those people who will be seeing this television, your news channels, I can tell them one thing. Look, for the natives, for the people who are here, it is always better to actually go for monthly systems. They are every day. So in Cochin, when the ticket cost is 40 rupees for a particular route, if a particular person buys a monthly ticket, he pays only 12 rupees. That is how it is. So that is the best of the thing that is also can be done. That's all be done digitally. And we are very conscious about the safety part. So we will be also putting the way we have put the passenger counting system in Kochi. In every terminal there will be a passenger counting system. So what happens is that when a particular boat is suppose having the capacity of 150, so the moment 150 passengers go, the door will be closed. Nobody can open. That kind of thing. So overloading will not be there. So there will be that safety features we have, and we have a lot of electronically controlled safety features, including the communication systems. And we will be using also the supercharger batteries. That is our plan. That is supercharger ready in 15 minutes, just like in Cochin, you will get a boat charge to be ready for another 1 hour of 1.5 hours travel. All these technologies will be brought in, and I can assure you that it will all the developments which you have done in Kochi, we will try to better it in Goa. That will be our actually objective. Our all engineers, at the moment the government of Goa actually appointed us to prepare the DPR. I had a meeting. Now very shortly, under the chairmanship of the Honorable Minister, there will be a kick-off meeting where we will be presenting how we are going to do the project. In a very short time, within the next 5-6 days time, when the Honorable Minister is free, we will try to present how we are going to implement this particular, complete the DPR and how it can be actually implemented. Look, many projects are always planned, but the projects become successful when you really execute it. By actually thinking and making documents and doing it, then after that sometimes forgetting it, it is not actually development. That's what the Honorable Prime Minister says. Therefore, I say that now the commitment shown by the government of Goa and the kind of support they have got it from the government of India is actually amazing. So, can we actually quicken? Can we do it quicker than what we did it in Kochi? The answer is yes. Because of the resolve by the people, I see the media, they have reported, I have seen Goa newspapers, when we started, they have carried extensively, news relating to this prospective Goa water metro. And as far as I do not want to go into the details, when we calculated actually roughly what will be the cost of this project, then in the feasibility study, it was around 3,100 crores, 3,200 crores. Look, I will not say because I may be wrong. This is only a very rough estimate. When we go for a DPR, it may actually increase, it may also decrease. So that will be exact. So when you execute, a little bit of variation also will be there according to the market forces, etc. So what we are trying to do, this is going to be a longer project. It's more than 111 kilometers, whereas Kochi is only 78 kilometers. And it is a longer project. And it has more terminals. We have proposed around 32 terminals. But as per the wish of the government, we are thinking it into two phases, because the coastal part, which is also, it is to be taken up in the second phase. In the first phase, we will connect all the villages, hamlets, etc. in the urban areas, as been planned, as Sir has read it out, the 9 routes and the places. So we will be having around 32 terminals, and we say that it will be more than 100 boats, but that will be depending on various things after the proper traffic survey is made, and we take stakeholders and do sampling of the people. We will exactly tell that how many boats will be actually required and what capacity. We have proposed 50 passenger, 100 passenger, 150 passenger and 200 passenger boats, but it may change. You are having actually access to the feasibility report. Therefore, I am saying, don't actually put that numbers as absolute that it is going to. It will vary. That this is our experience. We did it in Maharashtra. Whatever we had planned. it actually changed. And the government has all the right to tell to drop this terminal, add this terminal, or add these things more. It may so happen also the existing terminals which are there for actually the water transport may require refurbishing. That will also be included in the DPR. It is up to the state government how they are going to do the refurbishing. We will actually, the execution agency will be refurbishing so that the people will get the same benefit like going to various actually places.
So that is actually what is going to happen in the future, very near future.
See what I was actually talking to some people yesterday in Delhi relating to this water metro project in the country. Okay, Goa was actually selected as one of the places where we have to do the feasibility study by Government of India, by the Honorable Prime Minister's directions. When Honorable Prime Minister actually went to Cochin and inaugurated to Kerala and inaugurated this water metro. So we in India actually has not optimally used water transport like many other countries. Even some of the underdeveloped countries have got better water transport system. So Honorable Prime Minister gave his actually in the maritime conference he spoke at many places that use the potential of water for transport and green transport, sustainable transport, and it is cheaper. Trust me, it is much cheaper than a metro rail. If I failed, I will tell you a very simple thing. 75 kilometers of metro if I make, you know what will be the cost? It will be around 18,000 crores. 75 kilometers of water metro I do it in 2,000 crores. And we can always actually go very nicely. Of course, metro has some other advantages also. Similarly, the water metro has some advantages. So the Honorable Prime Minister's vision saying that the Vikasit Bharat will have a great transport system, intermodal, integrated, sustainable, innovative, technology-oriented transport will be there, and Goa will be actually one of the most important locations. And we are little selfish in that way. We wanted Goa because it will be very international acclaim will be there because everybody says Goa may be to. So that is the kind of things which you are going to do, and with your actually support. And when the actually DPR work will be there, one particular stakeholder meeting always takes place with Bhosle Saab arranging that with the media, because they are also important stakeholder to tell what are the things to be actually left or what are the things to be done. So thank you for actually, lastly I say I am extremely grateful to the Honorable Minister, to Honorable Chief Minister of Goa and the Goa government and the administration, and to all of you who have actually reposed faith in us, and we will try to actually do a very good system and give it to the people of Goa. Thank you.
Okay, your questions?
सर ये मैं तो मतलब नो मतलब तो देखा तो जेटी बन रही है
It is a terminal. It is required. Terminals are required. It is not just the boats will come. It is altogether a different kind of environment, a boost to tourism that is going to take place. Because I have visited other places in the world, like Vietnam. I have spent around 8 days at my cost, and I have seen how the water potential is being explored by that country, and the total country's economy is dependent on the water tourism. So we wanted water tourism is one of the aspects besides the citizens facilities. हाजे खातीर 9 वाजप इनिशियली ताजे नंतर आमी पळयतले की जाले जाल्यार in DPR it can come that these are the feasible routes as far as the project is so big that we need to find out the feasibility also. Feasibility is done. Now right now what we have every day आमचे water transportatlan communication citizens facility asa payni that 30 to 35,000 passengers are traveling every day. when we introduced Ro-Ro ferries, initially 4 to 5,000 people used to go across that. But आता the Ro-Ro ferry introduced केल्याने, it has got nearly double. So now the passengers are to the extent of 8,000 only in favor of Ro-Ros. So we expect more. Over 1 lakh initial phase आमका 1 लाखाच्यानी वयर daily आमका तातून भितर commuters मेळटले who will travel.
ना हांगसर कितें म्हणटा जेटी जे बांदलेले पळय जेटी जे बांदले कारणान मागीर ते खुबशे जाणांक तिसऱ्यो शिणाणे एका
Existing jetty to give the alternate employment to the locals there. Supposing a terminal which is been put there आणि तातून भितर जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट जातलो त्याच लोकांक ताच्या भायर टर्मिनलाच्या भायर जो टॅक्सीस आसतल्यो मोटरसायकल तुगेले हे आसतले that will be operated by them. So this is the kind of employment. So people should not be panicked. We will take the people into confidence before taking up any activity. We will find where there are no other activities which are fishing activities which are not taking place. All those in the feasibility report also we have seen that other activities we will never be disturbing any other activity, may it be fishing, may it be any other activity, and without the damage to environment. It's because of that the material is being used for manufacturing these vessels would be a lighter nature. That is why he said that aluminium or instead of steel, because it should not drift the water, should not create turbulence in the water. So this is our motto.
So
No, that will come in. No, that will come in DPR. That who is going to take it? How the financial model will be? They will propose us 1, 2, 3 models. Whether it will be taken up by the central government, whether it is state and the central, whether it would be a project which आमकां कोणाक हें करतले आमी what is that PPP board अशें कितें जाता. But we have been got the signals that the central government will fund it and full finance. At the instance, it is full finance from the central government. Where practically we come to know the funding required, then we can discuss this.
So the mostly city in the joint सगळे या तर दिवस
आता मेट्रो करता पयली ती तशीच हे जायत रावतली कळ्ळें न्ही. मेट्रो आमी हे रूट्स दिल्यानी इट विल बी कनेक्टिंग अक्रॉस दी
The main objective is to
along the
कामाक येवपाक जे
कामाक येतात एक जाले. आता सकाळी we will add आता खंयतरी ओल्ड ह्या सायडीन दिवार आसा, सप्तकोटीचें देवूळ आसा. People will go there, get down there, they will find the facilities there, taxi आसतल्यो, motorcycle pilot astale, they will take them, they will move around, they will come back and they will get into another ferry. They will get down to the next stop. It is tourism as well as the passengers, islanders. Islanders या आयलँडा वेल्यान त्या आयलँडाचेर वतले. So it is a metro concept that is being deployed in rail metro. तोच concept हांगा आसतो.
फेरी तशेंच आसतल्यो
त्यो they are across the river. आमी करतात ते एक आयलँडान दुसरे वयच्यान. These are along the river initial phase.
So on a general note, National Highways Authority, Inland Waterways Authority, so त्यांच्या हितून कनेक्शन असतं.
Inland
authorities are National Inland Authorities are.
आमचे शिपिंग मिनिस्ट्री, शिपिंग अँड ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्ट्री आसा न्ही, इट इज कनेक्टेड टू दॅट. कळ्ळें न्ही. इनलँड वॉटरवेज म्हणल्यारच आमचे रिवर नॅव्हिगेशन. कळ्ळें न्ही.
मागीर फाटल्याच्यान एक भंय आशिल्लो पळय हे जातले हे वयतल्यो गोंयच्यो न्हंयो वयतल्यो सेंट्रल ऑथॉरिटी येतली.
These are purely for passengers. It will not carry any goods. These are purely for passengers.
ऑथॉरिटी गोवा गव्हर्नमेंटा कडेन
गोवा गव्हर्नमेंट असते. No, no.
Central कडे
No, no, absolutely no.
So they know म्हणजे हे म्हणता येईल.
Yeah, yeah. आम्ही पहिले दिल्ली आता I will tell you what all the feasibility reportan भितर आयले आसात DPRan भितर addition जावपाक शकता. कळ्ळें? दिवार, चोडण, वाशी, सारमनस, नाराव, आल्दोना, कोटालीम, मडकय, आळपय, दुर्बाट, पणजी, बेती.
So how do we plan to navigate through the casinos?
Beating route.
Hmm?
Beating route म्हणतात एक. Casino
How do you
vessels
plan
as
to- yeah, there's
feeder
casino
boats.
traffic, so how do you plan to navigate through it?
No, this DPR will tell us. See, we do not want to disturb anybody's business, and we never influence to anybody's business. We see the Goan economy.
Sir, our concern is not business. Our concern is safety of people.
Safety, it is definitely it's because of that. Such projects who have handled successfully, who have appointed KMRL is an agency. We will take care of this.
See, the last 3.5 years, we are running this. There is not a single accident. Hundreds of actually boats crisscross. As you lay, I know those people who have gone to Cochin, you must have seen from fishing boat, fishing trawlers to various other tourism boats. It doesn't come on our way. It crosses, but because the safety system is such, we actually see the entire thing from a control room, which is 10 kilometers away. So the technology itself will take care. We will actually give a early warning that is something is coming, just like in an aircraft. So you, and as you said, I will put it in another way. Casinos, going to the casinos by the water metro will be enjoyable, no?
So, but
you want
won't
them
that
to go
add
through
to the
Gaza?
vehicular traffic? Won't
See,
it add to the
one
water
is that
vehicle traffic?
I will tell you one thing. The way we are increasing the vehicular traffic, 10 years back when I used to come to Goa, there used to be no traffic jam. But now traffic jams are there. It will be increasing that. People are buying vehicles and all. Everywhere in the world, in transport sector is the more the merrier. That kind of principle they follow. You go to Germany or go to them. They have different type of actually things. It is not competing against the road traffic. It is complementing the road traffic. What we have done in actually Cochin, that the road traffic is also connected directly to the metro and water metro. You buy one ticket, you go anywhere the way you want. It is up to you. The ease of travel comes when you have a time 2 hours to go to your mother's place, or you can go in a rickshaw also. But you do have to go quickly without any traffic jam. So people actually prefer the water metro so that it can reach very quickly. There will be no block, nothing.
No, but just now you said that it would be enjoyable to go through metro to casinos.
No, I just told Jokil, I have no idea because I have never gone to a casino. So I don't know how it is to see. If you are how they go to the casino in a ship, they must be using a water transport to go there, no?
So you mean to say this would be enjoyable and this is the
See, don't take it literally when you question saying that whether it is going to disturb. No, it is going to disturb casinos. If a person who is coming from, let us say, Madkai, if he comes by this and he is dropped at, let us say, Betin, this is the kind of thing service he will get instead of going through the traffic jam on the road. Let us not discuss this, what is going wrong, what is going the best, that we must see. We are not providing a transport to casinos. Casinos have their own vehicle. We may drop them as usual, the route which are identified. The nearest point is Betim or a Panjim, wherever casinos are there. They will pick up their own mode of transport to reach out to casino. So these things are not for casino. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for giving us a lot of time that we waited for, and also we have listened carefully, and I'm sure the way you have been boosting or taking up water metro project for a long time, some clarity, that more clarity.
What is the route that when you talk about Washi, sir, you talk about Diva. So which is the route you are taking towards Washi? The back side or the right side?
समय यहाँ से आपका है नहीं
दिख गया था
feasibility report काढलेला आसा आणि तातूंत भितर कशें वचपाचें you can meet me and we will show you that you need to really see the design of it.
Why I'm saying is in the one sided, people have been raising the issue, saying that dredging thing as dredging as an issue have been there.
We have taken care of that.
See, the DPR will include the dredging part also if the routes are not safe.
तर ड्रेजिंग केले म्हणते की फिशिंग ऍक्टिव्हिटी डिस्कस होती.
ड्रेजिंग आता एक हीप आसा आयकून घे. आता आमकां एक हाजेर वचपाक एक हीप आसा समज कितें तरी येवन वयर जाल्लें आसा तर थंय लागतात. स्मॉल ड्रेजिंग it will only go a meter deep. That is not going to disturb the fish. Let us not raise all such questions wherein which are not relevant.
जाम शकता ना सर.
So tomorrow people may protest.
Dredging, it is not on a large scale. Wherever the routes are not safe, that this vehicle, wherever our existing ferries go, these passenger ferries will be lighter, much lighter than that. It will not require more draft to go. So dredging, if at all, if it is required at very critical point asa, and thodaso plus kadpak jay, भितरली गाळ kadpak jay, then it is not going to. It will facilitate.
No, but when you talk about lighter ferries and all, जरा ती उभारून गेलं
ना रे, the safety. See, we have the technology is proven technology which is used in Kerala. So same kind of turbulence which is there in Kerala also. And Kerala, these waters are very clean. Kerala कुशन आसा पयली मदी कुश हे आसा तुजे algae and this thing. But these waters are clean. You know, it should be more successful here.
We have problem of weeds there, no? That water hyacinth.
ते weeds भी आसा पयली ते हांगा आमचे absolutely ना आमकां.
आमचे रफ जाता न्हू हायटायड.
त्या खातीर सेफ्टी आसतले. No, people had a concern over रो फील. आता आमची गाडी आणि स्कूटरी आसा ह्या आसा रस्त्यार एक्सिडेंट हे यू कॅनॉट अवॉइड एवरीथिंग एंड ताजेर. आमी आतां पळय रो फेरीज आसा पळय न्ही तुका समोरल्यान कोणी आयलो आनी इफ यू सी जस्ट 30 seconds बिफोर that the vessel is passing through, they can divert. The old traditional ferries cannot divert. आता आमची जो फेरीज रो फेरीज आर टेक्नॉलॉजी दे विल डिप्लॉय दिस काइंड ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी.
म्हणजे किंवा बेतीन ती जो स्टेशन घालून सोदता तो खंय घालता आनी प्लेस एकॉर्ड केल्यार कित्याक ते
प्लेस दे विल रिकमेंड द प्लेस एंड देन
थंय जागेत ना चडशे आसा ते कसिनोचे
ना ते पळयतले जे जागे ना थी आमी पळयतले इफ देयर इज
ना कसिनो काडटाले तुमी आनी शिफ्ट करता.
अरे कॅसिनो काडपाचे इट इज नॉट. लेट अस डिस्कस ओनली व्हॉट इज इन आवर डोमेन. ओके या ओके थँक यू व्हेरी मच.